Hello, welcome. It's Crisandro, of course, and usually on a day like this, when the new kits arrive, I'm usually full of excitement and whatnot. But as you know, the news yesterday has completely destroyed me. Of course, and this is just not even yet 24 hours on from the Ange story, and that broke around about 6 p.m. last night, didn't it? Something along those lines. So about 19 hours into the whole Ange Postecoglou sack story, and yeah, I've already got made my feelings clear in the previous video. If you haven't seen that, just the one before this one, because I'll link it if I remember to. But yeah, it's the launch of the new kit. The kit arrived, was released on Tuesday, on the 3rd, and obviously, I don't live in London these days anymore. I always have to purchase it directly from the store, and here it is. It looks all right, doesn't it? I'll show you the full body one now. But yeah, there is a bit of a difference. I mean, it's going to be similar to the home kit of last season, or should I say this season? This season and particularly ended got the World Cup to come. Um, with the blue season, this one with a little bit of grey trim, which kind of offsets a little bit. As the gold say that it looks more like a training top, and at first glance it kind of does. But I guess when the players, whichever players we have left, take to the field in it, then I guess we shall see how it comes. But on first look, I mean, I do like the club crest in the middle. I know a lot of people are not fans of it, but my thing looks quite cool. It looks very European in a way, and yeah, I mean, it kind of just gives me like proper big club vibes. Well, that's what I thought it did anyway, even before the news of yesterday kind of hit. But yeah, I think it looks kind of all right. I mean, it's gonna look great, especially when the navy shorts. I presume I didn't actually see it too closely, but I presume the navy shorts will have like white and grey trim to complement the shirts, and then of course we're gonna have the white shorts for Europe, so they'll have the blue and grey trim, of course. I imagine that's what's going to be the case, but because I haven't actually seen it that closely, but yeah, next month I guess is when I think the second shirt, the third shirt. I know there's I saw a few people out in Bilbao with the black shirts, and that does look good. The new one, the new shirt actually does look anything like the ones I've seen out in Bilbao. Then yes, I'm definitely going to be all over that. But yeah, no, sorry. I mean, I'm not my usual peppy self when it comes to the unveiling of the new kit. That's because of the news. I mean, take a look at that. That right there, yeah. You may be able to see it. That's the Europa League trophy, which I got as a commemorative for us winning out in Bilbao. It was not even like 17 days ago now, and all that's good work is now going to come crashing down because, of course, Postecoglou has been sacked, citing the league form. Even though the hierarchy knew that we were ditching the Premier League to focus on Europa League because we were never going to get a high enough position. Well, I'd say never going to get a title out of it. We weren't going to go down, no matter how many times people were trying to say that we were. And yeah, it just kind of destroyed my entire mood. I just don't know where I am with the club now. I just feel like I've been duped into renewing my season ticket, man. And I know the club not going to offer any refunds. So therefore it's pointless for me even asking. But I just feel absolutely duped. I renewed literally on the day that renewals came up because I believed in what the club were doing, was doing. I believed what this manager was doing. I believed in the players as well, and they believed in him. And we got a nice little trophy. I thank Ange Postecoglou from the bottom of my heart for making, I'll forget us, making me believe again, making me believe that we can actually be a top club again. And we have the mentality and and the arrogance now to go out there and say we're a champion of Europe. You know what I'm saying? And go out there and strut our stuff when it comes to the Super Cup and things like that. But that has absolutely destroyed me. I know a lot of the players have come out and have kind of said their piece on him, and you could tell he was well loved in the dressing room, no matter what people are trying to say in terms of he's lost the dressing room and all that rubbish. But a lot of that now have come. Um, I mean, there's a lot of that, a lot of it is, yeah, just coming up through here saying that, wait, we saw how much the dressing room loved him. We saw how much the club loved him. I don't care about the hierarchy. I don't care about the board. And it looks like it's probably apparent now that Donna Cullen probably resigned because she didn't agree with the sacking. It's probably kind of how it looks now. And I know someone in the group did say that because we all thought that Andrew was staying, that she probably resigned because she wanted him sacked and Levy didn't. But now look, that's how it looks. She's stepping down. Didn't agree. Looks like she didn't agree with the decision, and that's true. I take back all the harsh words I said about her because it looks like she is the only one who seems to care about the results on the pitch. And it's clear to me now that Levy doesn't. All this stuff. If I'd have known that that was literally what's going to happen, would I have bought this? Probably not. I would not want to put any more pennies into the club more than I have to. And that's a bit that hurts me because I'm a Spurs supporter and I always go out of my way to support the club. And it's a lovely shirt. It's a cool shirt. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think it looks good, and it looks great with jeans or shorts or whatever, especially shorts in this weather. It's kind of like a little mixed right now. But yeah, and it even got a commemorative thing that came through today as well from the Daily Mirror. Look at that. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. It's not, I can't come on how many pages it is, but I mean, copy it all together, £6 from the Mirror itself. I think, running, yeah, 40 pages worth. I think it was, asked the goal that mentioned it on his, threads page and gave it and showed the link. And, yeah, and I bought the copy because I wanted to commemorate this. I wanted to feel happy throughout the summer. And now that mood has been destroyed. But back on topic, man. Sick shirt. I love it. But I'm sorry, man. Usually I'm looking forward to the new kits and everything like that. But this news has just totally destroyed me, and I'm not having it from people who are still saying, "Oh, well, look at the league." He already said what he's going to do, and it was kind of obvious to anyone who actually watched. If you follow my watch-alongs, even with Angela from East End Voice, if you follow my watch-alongs, I even said at the time, doesn't it looks like we're just taking this like a training match. That's kind of the attitude. We weren't playing all in the league games. It was obvious from very early on, and we were putting everything into the Europa League campaign. We were never going to get relegated because we were too far ahead. The points were the points were what they are, and um, and that was it. But in the hierarchy, I'm pretty sure knew about this. Was able to run this by through his director of football and probably through Daniel Levy as well. So they would have had discussions about it. And if you didn't like the way that they were going, then maybe you should have sacked him halfway through that last season as a little show of, well, you want to put a trophy above fourth place? We can't have that. So you let him win a trophy and then you do this to him. It's crazy. And the amount of people who are out there now trying to tell me that you know it is what it is. Should look to the league campaign. He was never going to do any other. And there's always ones that were mouthing off about Postecoglou that are now trying to speak to me about, it is what it is. I ain't trying to hear any of you. I ain't trying to hear any of you. I don't want to hear any of that. And, well, like I said, six shirts, but the club, this club, until the people at the top leave, we're never going to have sustained success. I don't care who comes in now. Going to bring in the mid-table manager who's got no track record of winning anything to replace a man who's won everything at every club he's been at. Good luck with that. Good stuff. Look forward to the Super Cup. I'm sure we're going to put out a team that, like Ryan Mason did in the League Cup final in Manchester City, he's going to put out a team to defend. And I'm sure that's what we're going to do against Paris Saint-Germain. I'm sure it's going to be an awesome, awesome game. But, well, we might even wear this shirt in the Super Cup. I'm sure we shall look forward to that one, seeing that out on display. But yeah, nice shirt. Tell me what you think about the shirt, and yeah, looking forward to the other shirts coming out. Let's see what you think. But thanks for listening to my tirade. I've just I'm just not feeling it right now, man. But yeah, the shirts are out. If you want to, go get yours, get yours. But like I said, if I knew what was going to happen before it happened, I don't know. Anyway, you all take care.